And I made a decision at that moment that I didn't want to be involved with transactions where I was ripping people off. That's how I felt. Yeah, they got out of a bad situation. Yeah, they were no longer going to be in foreclosure. But I literally could have paid them at least $5,000, and that would have helped them tremendously. To give them $100 to walk out of this thing was crap, in my opinion. And so I made a decision that even though the system worked, that I didn't need to be premium. And so we started doing the residential business model, and I started setting up a system, and I started working with other mentors because I really believe it's constant and never-ending improvement. You have to always be looking to what the next level is. And so I started doing that, and then that ultimately got us to where we were wholesaling, 15, 20, sometimes 30 properties in a month, which was pretty darn impressive. And from there, is when I started realizing, man, we're doing really good. This is awesome. And I sat down with a commercial investor, and again, I've always been interested in commercial. And the commercial investor says, oh, that's really good. You're doing fantastic with your residential properties, working for tips. What? What do you mean I'm working for tips? You're working for tips. And he had a great point. The moment I stopped wholesaling properties, I stopped getting paid. So it was not a residual income stream at all. I have to get up every day, and I have to hustle, or I don't get paid. Now, don't get me wrong. That's a very high-paying position. However, they're right. What if I get sick? What if the market tanks, which didn't tank? What if things happen that I can't control and I can no longer hustle like I used to? So those were things that began to run against, in my mind. And I'm talking to them, and I said, well, look, it's not that I want to be in commercial. I don't know what to do. And so ultimately they said, well, you have a great gift. They said, you've created systems. You're a system builder. You're a very hard worker, your ethics are strong, you offer value to an expert, and they'll work with you. And I said, yeah, you're right. And so that's how the whole journey really began in commercial. And so what we ended up doing is, I started partnering with other people, doing other things for commercial, but I ultimately connected the most with our board of advisors. That's what we've been working on for years. Gary Tharp is one of the biggest authority figures in the commercial arena right now, who is one of my business partners. His office is here with us. Stu Spence is another guy, which you see in the front of your little booklet. Great friend of mine. We've been doing business for at least 6 years. So